And mind you guys, I had no family member whatsoever. No family member here. I had no. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch. To my returning subscribers, guys, you are so amazing. Thank you for the love and for the support. God bless you for me. In today's video, guys, I will be sharing a very dearest testimony on my heart. It's so dear to me, and whenever I talk about it, it makes me like get emotional. Even thinking about it makes me get a whole lot of emotions going on, because the way it happened and how it happened and when it happened, and oh my God, it just baffles me. Okay, but it's all God, and I am glad to be sharing this with you. I know some people know about it, but not maybe even into details. But today I will be sharing with you about how I got to America, like how I even had the opportunity to come here. It's a miracle. It's like a huge testimony, one of my greatest testimony, and I will be sharing that with you. Okay, without further ado, please do not forget to subscribe. Okay, like this video already, share this video, and comment on this video. Let's get straight into the video. So guys, it all happened when I was in Ghana, and I was in I attended Takoradi Polytechnic. It's now Takoradi Technical University. Hi guys. Hi to my T-Poly people. So it all happened when I was on campus, and I was in the hostel one time when two guys came to my hostel and they said they were registering for American Lottery. Guys, trust me, I had no clue what American Lottery whatsoever was. I mean, I have heard it before, but I did not know what it entails. I did not know, like, I had zero knowledge about it. So they came and I'm like, I was getting even ready for lectures. They said, we are here to register for the American Lottery, blah blah blah. So if you are interested, we can give you this form to fill and we will take a picture of you. I said okay. So I filled the form. It's like a very small sheet. I filled the form out and they took like a passport size photo and they left. Weeks after that, I went to campus. The first incident happened in my hostel, and weeks after that I went to campus. I went for lectures with my friend Regina. Hey girl. So we went for lectures, and guys, I know if you're here, to be honest, I have not really been in the college system of America, so I don't know how intense that could be. But to be in the college system or university system in Ghana, trust me, like sometimes the hours of lectures, you sit for hours and hours. Oh my God. Yes, and this particular, I think it was an accounting or costing, yeah, class or something like that. It was so intense. It was early in the morning. People were sleeping on their books, and it was some way somehow. But all the same, we went for the lecture. I think it was 7 a.m. early in the morning. So we went, and we had to transfer to another class. So I think it was an accountant, and we had to go to quantitative, or like it was two classes, so we had to like do one before the other. So we were done, and guys, after all these hours, your girl was hungry. I was hungry for some food. So, and my friend was also hungry. So we decided to go to my hostel and get some food to eat before she leave and go to her house. So we were descending the staircase, and this guy met us, and they had a table like mounted and everything, and they were also doing the American Lottery registration. I guess that was the season for it. So we had a lot of people going like back and forth in the schools, doing all those registrations. So he met us, and he said he's doing this American Lottery registration if we will be interested. And I'm like, in my language, I'm like, brother, a come door the name chop. He was like, oh, it wouldn't take long. It wouldn't take long. Just a few seconds. I'm like, hey, guys, I did not say that though, but in my mind, I'm like, I am hungry. Just give me way to go. He was still persistent. Like we had something precious to him that he had to get it from us. I'm like, please, we are hungry. Can you give us? He was like, no, please, it's just a small sheet. Just put your name, your date of birth, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. So he asked of my name and I gave him my name. I'm like, Christina Kujo, and he wrote that Christina Kujo, and he was like, for the rest of the information he cannot provide it, so I should just take the sheet and complete it. This guy was, he was like bringing the I don't want to say the beast in me. Like, he was trying to force some kind of rude attitude from, because guys, to be honest, if I say hungry, we were hungry, sitting for hours of, like, it's not like 2 hours, oh, hours and hours and hours of classes. Oh my goodness. All I needed at that point was to eat and drink water and have some minutes of relaxation, like on my bed in my room. Like, that was all that mattered to me at that particular point. But anyway, as good and calm as I am, I just took the sheet, put my date of birth and everything on it, and I was leaving. He was like, me pachaka photo. Oh Lord of hosts. I'm like, no, this guy, he said it's left with a passport size photo, like to take the I did it for him. I just stood there, he took the picture. And guys, getting to this point, like this part of the whole thing, it gives me a flashback, because I can remember the shirt that I wore, the hairstyle that I had. Like, I remember it like it just happened yesterday. It's so amazing, guys. And to be, I get so emotional. Like, whenever I talk about this, I get so emotional. Whew, yeah. So I took the picture and we left. My friend also ended up like filling a sheet, because if I'm doing that, like, she cannot just stand there and look at me. She also ended up filling a sheet, the form, and she also took a picture, and we left. So I don't even remember like about it, because guys, it wasn't out of my will. And mind you, I had no clue about it, so it wasn't something I was keeping track of it. I had totally forgotten about it. So one day I was getting ready for lectures, the usual, and I had a call, and it was a guy. He said, hello, are we speaking with Christina Kujo? I said, yes. Oh, we are happy to let you know that you have won the American lottery, and we will be contacting you in some few weeks to do a follow-up and blah blah blah. Guys, all I said, I was on the phone like, okay, thank you. The thing is, it doesn't even tickle me. It doesn't even, I had no idea about it, so it wasn't like really a bother to me. So I said, okay, that's cool. I just ended the call and I left. But when I was going on my way to lectures, I started to process a lot of things in my mind, like, so does it mean I will be going to America? Does it, like, I started to process a lot of things in my mind. So when I got to campus, now my husband, then my boyfriend, I told him, yes, I met my husband in college in Ghana, and I would drop a video. If you want to see him on this channel, like, we will be talking about how we met, let me know in the comment section, because we have a lot to spill out. Okay, yeah, we met in college back. He was my college sweetheart. So my husband now, then my boyfriend, I met him on campus, and I'm like, hey Junior, some people called me blah 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 blah, and he was like, oh, forget about them. it's a scam. I'm like, really? Because apparently his older brother or elder brother has been scammed by all these people before. And even not going too far, my mom has also had an experience with these people before, and it wasn't like, it did not turn out good. So the moment he said that, I totally forgot about that. I'm like, oh, okay, probably it's them again, so let me just forget about it and, you know, just move on with my life. So we had the day went by. We went by our normal hours or normal, you know, activities of the day, and that was the end of it. So I think weeks back again, they called me and they said they wanted to meet up with me. No, they said they wanted me to send them some money and to start with some processing and everything. And that was when I had to call my mom. So I called my mom and I told her, because guys, I was not working, I was dependent on my parent. So I called my mom and I'm like, this is what has happened though. So what are we gonna do? She was like, forget it, because these people, you know what happened to me. I said, yeah mom, but from the way they speak, they sound legit and all that, so let's just give it a try, you never know. And the money they were asking for my friends here, like it was some quite an amount. So I mean, it was so hard for her to just accept to do that. So at a point I gave them my mom's number and they called my mom and they talked to him. They spoke with my mom and everything, but still the woman was not convinced. So at a point we had to go to their office, which is in Akim Oda in the eastern region. And luckily enough, that is the same area that we come from. That is where my mom comes from. So we said, I mean, it would be like to our advantage, we can just go visit the family back there and we will pass through their office. So we did. And this guy showed us to his family, his kids, his wife, took us to his house. Like, he was all out. He tried all he could just to let us know that he is legit. Like, he is real. He is not gonna spend our money for nothing. Yeah, he went all out to do all those things for us. And my mom was a little bit convinced because now she has seen the family and the reception was so great. So she was a little bit convinced, and we went ahead with the processing and everything, and we started everything. So it was time for me to go for the interview, and we went for the interview. And this is what most of them do, like the agency that registered for the American lottery back in Ghana. I don't know if other people do it here, but back in Ghana, like when you go for the interview and you get your visa, they will take your visa till you pay the remaining of your money before they can give you the visa to travel. But thankfully, God, I was done with all my payments. So right after the interview, I got my visa. And guys, guess what? You remember I told you my boyfriend, like my husband now, then my boyfriend, he told me it was a scam. So even throughout the process, like I was going to Accra back and forth, and he knew about it. He was doing all these runs with me, but he still did not believe it. He thought, like, he did not want to, you know, just discourage me fully, but he was not into it. So he was like, let me just help you to do whatever you want to do and let's see what happens. So on the day of the interview, I went with him, and after the interview, I came out with the visa. He did not talk, like he congratulated me and everything. And when we sat in the car to go, he looked in my eyes and he was like, so are you going to leave me? Guys, that statement he made, and with his expression on his face, I'm like, whoa. It was like a whole new like journey. It was a whole like feeling. And I'm like, you did not believe it. It was gonna turn up some way. I'm like, you did not believe in this, blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, I know, but it's like things are getting real. Oh Lord. And guys, we got home. It was so emotional. We got home and everything, and I think I was given 3 months to leave Ghana. So I started like with my preparations and everything. Oh God. But let me put this across. Before the whole thing happened, when I got my visa, my mom told me something, and I still remember that. I had a lot of friends in my neighborhood who had family members in America, UK, just name it, all the abroachees. They had family members there, and whenever they come down they usually come on Christmas and other, you know, festive occasions. So whenever they come around, they bring like new shoes, new clothes, and even their skin color, like everything. It was just so lovely to the sight. And I used to tell my mom that when I grow up, I'll live in America and raise my kids in America. I remember vividly, I used to tell my mom that. So when on the day that I had my visa and it was time to go, my mom like felt the reality, like she revisited the past and what I used to tell her. So she, like, it was automatically, let me say, like the plan of God. It was something that was supposed to happen. But as little as I wasn't naive, like I was just saying things that at that time I did not even know what faith was. I did not even believe in any faith whatsoever. I was little. I was so little, like 9, 10, 8, 9, 10 thereabout. So I did not really know how faith even works, but I was just speaking into my life. So looking at like the way the family members of my friends will come down with goodies and shoes and all that, like it was so beautiful. So I'm like, hey, and that abroad place should be like a good place. So I used to tell my mom, like, when I grow up, I'll grow up in abroad. Like that is how we call it in our language. We classify all these abroad countries as abroad. Yeah, whether UK, like whether America whatsoever, we call it abroad. So I used to tell my mom, hey, and they abroad so that is where I will live. I'll raise my kids and all that. So it was like the past just came smashing back in our head, and it was so enjoyable, and it was so sweet. So within that first month, my mom said, I'm not gonna let you spend 3 months here. Within that first month, I got things together and I came to abroad. I came to America, and I am here with you guys. So on this note, this is the summary of how I had the opportunity to travel to America. So just tell me, if it's not God, then who? And mind you guys, I had no family member whatsoever. No family member here. I had my uncle, and you know, some people have the idea that if I have a family member, they will file for me. My situation was not. I knew nobody except for my uncle that I lived with in New York. And you know, like sometimes when you have family members, you have the belief that they can file for you to join them here in America, or they can give you an invitation. My case was not like that. No. My case was never like that. I did not have that kind of family member that I would say I relied on them, or no. So just tell me, if it's not God, who did this? I mean, it's one huge testimony, and I'm still looking for Sammy, that guy who gave me the forms to fill. I am still looking for him. Apparently, like, he was related to the agents, like the agency guy. Yeah, I sometimes I still have a relationship with them. So you see, that was how beautiful the whole thing was. Till date, I still have relationship with them, and I think I asked about Sammy, and they said he's around. I need him. I need him. Like, he allowed himself to be used by God, and I am so appreciative of that. I really have to see him one day when I go to Ghana to like appreciate him. I really, I mean, it's God, but he worked through him. So just imagine if he had not availed himself to be used, this wouldn't have been possible. And I am thankful for that. And yeah. So that is it. So in the very first month, I was given 3 months, as I said earlier. So in the very first month, I got things together and I had to leave Ghana and come to Brochi, yeah, and had to come here, and I am here with you guys. Let me know in the comment section, maybe you came here also like maybe the way I came, or like just let me know in the comment section how you also had an opportunity to travel to America. And if you have not had the opportunity and that is your desire, I pray that God does it for you. If it's the will of God, it will surely be established, regardless the timing, regardless whatever any person does. If it's the will of God, it will surely be established. Okay, so it feels like I'm preaching. Do not forget to like this video, comment and share this video, and also subscribe, guys. Subscription is free. Just smash that red button there and subscribe. When you do, please turn on the post notification bell, so whenever I upload a video, you will be first to know, and we will have fun here. Trust me, I have more upcoming story times. If you want to see more story times on this channel, let me know, because I have a lot to share with you guys. Okay, so be part of the ride. And also remember, you are unique in your own special way. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. You are unique in your own special way. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Bye.